is another Talam developers project has been abandoned. Most of those Talam abandoned projects has been taken over by subsidiary developer Tenaga Gagah Sdn.Bhd. The so-called Lagoon Perdana, which is located at PJS9 Sunway, have not been completed as per schedule for almost 8 years. It involved more than 1,000 purchases. The frustrated purchasers have to seek assistance from the State Assemblyman, Yeoh, to solve their dilemma.
This Lagoon Perdana project, we have altogether 8 blocks, but 4 blocks have been completed and occupied for many years already. Okay, so these 4 blocks got no issue. The uncompleted ones are the one that purchasers are all asking. Okay, so you have now fully built up block 1, 3 and 8, fully built up. Okay, block 7, there's no status yet. It's not built. So now let's look at 1, 3 and 8. Now, up to December last year, December 2009, our press conference and everything, residents can see the project revived and built. Okay, but they still cannot move in. So in the beginning, we had some problem with the building of the TNB, what do you call that?
TNB meter board.
Meter board. Okay, so that has been resolved. Okay, beginning of this year, MPSJ went down for inspection, and then they found there are some defect works. So MPSJ instructed them, for CF to be issued, you need to repair all the defective work. After that, a few weeks ago, we were told that there was some problem with the individual TNB meter. Individual TNB meter for block 1, 3 and 8. So as a result, I have had a meeting with Tenaga Gagah and TNB together. Tenaga Gagah and TNB. We managed to resolve it. Okay, so now work is starting for 1 block. So they have to go for 1 block first. Okay, that is the status update for block 1, 3 and 8. For block 7, okay, the consultant report came back to say that they cannot build block 7. It's not suitable for them to build block 7. They have built halfway, now they have to demolish everything. Okay, so purchasers of block 7, they still have to wait because the developer is sorting out their financial commitment as to whether or not they will refund, okay, or compensate with another property. It has been monitored by Kementerian Perumahan, KPKT. Okay, KPKT is monitoring all of Talam's project. Tenaga Gagah is a subsidiary of Talam. Okay, so this is part of the many abandoned projects which we are trying to look into. Okay?
It is not YB who caused the problem. The problem has been there for a long time. YB is here to solve the problem. Now, most of the problems here is because of our lack in enforcement in the Housing Developers Act itself. The law itself is there. We've got section 7F, whereby it's one of the safety net whereby developer have to do a biannual report over to the Ministry of Housing. This project has been here for the last 7-8 years, and the biannual report has failed miserably because the developer have not sufficiently filed in their 7F, and the Ministry of Housing is to be blamed because as far as they are concerned, they don't have qualified people to read a 7F. 7F, the biannual report on the status of the project. But this has been eradicated the last 2 years with the intervention of Tan Sri KSM, Tan Sri Side. It is now head of special task force to revive abandoned projects. Laws have been tightened up. We've got 3 categories, 3 special committees now to change housing laws, to revive abandoned projects, and to come up with new directions for the housing industry. Now the developer has got a court order scheme of settlement. Now we have got here a copy. They have got the scheme of settlement dated August 2007. Meaning that he has got a certain time frame, a moratorium of 27 months to allow them to revive this abandoned project. That moratorium, I believe, has expired November 2009. It has expired already, and yet the developer has not been able to fulfill the obligation thus far. These technical issues for TNB is not the buyer's problem. You must understand. It's a problem between the developer and the local authorities. It's not the house buyer's problem. Therefore, the house buyers, as far as they're concerned, subsequently, after having obtained CF and having moved in, they are liberally filing the case at the Housing Tribunal. This is their rights. That's the purpose why housing law has been amended in such a way in 2002 that there is now in existence a housing tribunal where buyers can file a case in the tribunal. But the priority here is not fighting the developer yet. They can reserve the rights to file it against the developer within the 30 months from date of within 12 months from date of CF, or within 30 months from date of vacant possession. Our priority here now is to get the house for the people. But safety should not be compromised. So on behalf of MPHA, I would like to say that CF of course can be awarded to a developer. But however, if all those safety aspects is not sorted out, especially the flooding, then MPHA would have failed in their duty if we erroneously issue out the CF. So we must get dragged into this various degree of financial hardship because the system of sell and build is there. We pay developer progressively. Why should house buyers be part of the equation of developers' business? So we have been fighting for build and sell. Bina kemudian jual. So similarly, my conclusion is that house buyers must now be more educated, must be more clever sekarang lah. Only involve yourself in buying those projects that have been completed already. Don't indulge in this kind of problems or that, whereby you get dragged in because of the developer's business risk. So please buy towards the build and sell concept. If all of us house buyers agree to buy, build and sell, the developers will no choice but to change towards the concept.